Hi, my name's Phil Martin and Sentimentally Yours is my award-winning craft brand. Sentimentally Yours has been around since 2014. I've been a crafter actually much longer than that. So I've been crafting for well over 20 years. Card making, scrapbooking I've dabbled in as well. And it got to the point where my friends, my family were asking me to make cards, do invitations and things like that. And it very quickly became the start of a business. Sentimentally Yours was actually born because I found it difficult to find products, specific products. Sentiments were what we were lacking. So people were phoning me up saying, can you get me a sentiment with this on, with that on? And I just couldn't. So I designed my own. I've heard lots of good things about HobbyMaker and their progression and how they've developed. It was the right time for Sentimentally Yours to be involved in something new and exciting. And hopefully I can contribute to that as well and bring something different to the HobbyMaker brand and the family. I probably will. But that's a good thing, and I'm really, really excited about joining in the evolution of HobbyMaker. I can guarantee that my shows are going to be fun, because fun is what crafting should be. I want that whole process to be fun and informative and educational. And I think if I can achieve those three things during the time that my shows are live, I'm winning.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your craft room essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, you can call our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge one P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Hello, welcome to HobbyMaker and a very warm welcome to you, Phill. How are you doing? You
I'm good, thank you. Lovely to be here. Nice to meet you.
We are very excited to have you here, and I can't wait, for everybody at home to be introduced as well. Many of you, of course, know Phill already, and we're going to talk all about you in just a moment. In just a moment's time, because do you know what's lovely is we've got 2 whole hours, and then we've got another hour later on.
Exactly. So really, really excited to be here. Really looking forward to getting to know you all, bringing Sentimentally Yours to HobbyMaker, and yeah, really excited.
Well, so are we. And do you know what, on that note, getting to know you, please do get your messages ready. As always, we are live and we are interactive here at HobbyMaker from 1 till 9 p.m. this evening. Do you want to have a little look and see what's coming up on today's show? So brand new. Look at this. We're so excited, Phill, to have you here. Sentimentally Yours to the HobbyMaker family at 1 o'clock, at 2 o'clock and at 4 o'clock. Today at 3 o'clock and 5 o'clock, we have the wonderful Gwen from Creative Expressions. And then you've got a Sizzix special from 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock with Sharon Curtis. So do you know what? It's a jam-packed show. It's absolutely wonderful. And we are starting with a great big bang. And before we bring your beautiful layered dies, I mean, these are absolutely gorgeous. But before we get started, because I know we've got lots of people watching for the first time today as well. Lots of your friends, lots of people who know you and have been crafting with you for 18 years. It's amazing. So I'm just going to let you know how it works here at HobbyMaker, how you can come and join us, because we do things a little bit differently. So if you go to our website, hobbymaker.com, then there's Liam. If you click on Watch Live up at the top there and you scroll down, this is where you can watch the live show. You can also message in. So if you've got anything you'd like to know about Phill, if you've got any questions about the collections he's bringing live today, this is how you message in. And that comes straight through to our wonderful producer, Kat, who's in the gallery. Then if you keep on scrolling down, you're going to find coming up on today's show. Now, as soon as we go live with Phil's first collection of fabulous layering dies, then you'll get 2 columns there, and it'll be coming up on today's show and today's today's show deals, okay? You can shop ahead to your heart's content. Everything's here. Everything that Phill is bringing to you today is ready to go. And I need to let you know, everything, if we have any price drops through the day, you will get the best price, okay? So whatever stage you come in at, if you're the first person to order, if you're the last person to order, I wouldn't leave it to be the last person to order. But come on in, you can go and shop to your heart's content. It's going to be very, 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 very busy indeed. So go and grab what you want and you will be guaranteed the best deal. Nothing comes out of your account until after midnight tonight, okay? And on that note, you can shop as many times as you like. You can check out as many times as you like.
Awesome.
And it's only 1p&p.
I know, I think that's awesome.
It's really good, isn't it?
It's very good.
Not many people do that.
You know what it's like? You sit watching and then you're like, oh, I can pop that in. But when you're having to pay postage each time, it kind of puts you off.
Exactly.
So the fact that it's just one.
It's just one.
Period,
and it's so good. That's £4.95 here in the UK. Yeah. And guess what? Brilliant news. Sentimentally Yours is also shipping to the US.
You do, yeah.
And that's $14.95 for the whole day. It doesn't matter how much you order. So it is a very, very, very exciting chance to come and join us. We've got so many messages, Phill. So do you know what? Obviously, you have a huge following. You do your lives on YouTube every single week.
I do.
You've got, you've been part of the crafting family
Forever.
for a very, very long time. But for anyone who's watching today and who doesn't know you, tell us a little bit about you. When did you start Sentimentally Yours?
So I'll go right back to the beginning. So as a crafter, I've been crafting for over 20 years.
Okay.
TV, about 18. So I
Okay.
have
Wow,
been
it
around
happened
for...
very quickly,
yeah,
though.
I know. I don't look like I'm old enough to have been doing it.
No, absolutely not.
So I've been around for a long time. So it first started, I had my own shop, my own craft shop. So like a lot of people, my hobby got me so busy that I had to give up my actual job.
Wow.
And took the chance on opening a shop, which was back in 2007.
Cool.
Showing my age now. And it just got busier and busier and busier.
Very good face cream.
It just got busier, and then it just got to the point where people were coming in and saying, do you know what, I can't find this stamp, I can't find this, I can't find that. And that's when Sentimentally Yours was born, because I'm like, right, I can draw. Why have I not done my own things before? So it kind of just all fell naturally into place. And Sentimentally Yours was from 2014, I want to say. So I had the shop in 2007, still got the shop, my earpiece is falling out, of course it is.
Of course it is, it's live TV, that's what we like to happen.
And I've still got my shop, so we've at one point we had two, then we had three, now we're back to one big place.
And your sister works with you as well,
My sister works for me, I've got a fabulous team, so if ever there are any issues, they're just brilliant, they're awesome. My sister is in control of everything that you don't see me do.
Amazing. And this is
and that's how it works. That's how it works. You see, so she'll go, right, you need to be here, there, and do this. I'm like, okay.
Okay, so she's in control. We are getting so many messages, and what we will do, we're going to run all these messages through at the bottom. When I can, look, you've got one from Anne saying, hello, Phill. Phill Martin, is lovely to see you here. I have some of your stamps, and they are amazing quality.
Oh, thank you,
well,
Anne.
we've got more stamps on the show today, haven't we? This is gorgeous from Karen as well. She says, hi, Rosie, and the most amazing Phill Martin. Welcome, Phill, to our HobbyMaker family. It's no secret. Phill is my ray of sunshine.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much, everybody. I'm really excited.
It's so lovely. Nice look at this as well from Debbie, Crafter's Companion. She said, thrilled to see Phill on HobbyMaker. This gorgeous man taught me so much and is a whole lot of fun. Delighted to welcome him to the HobbyMaker family.
Thank you, Debbie. Debbie used to come to my shop.
Oh, there we go.
Debbie used to have classes with me at my shop.
Oh my gosh.
Small world. This is almost like coming home anyway.
Yeah, but this is it. And we are, for those of you who are watching for the first time today, we are a real family at HobbyMaker. We've got an amazing team of people who are all here for you. So do keep those wonderful messages coming through. Carol says, welcome, Phill. I love, love, love all of your products. So excited to see what you'll be bringing to HobbyMaker.
Thank you.
Well, do you know what? You have jam-packed the show today.
I've been quite restrained.
I love your restraint. We've got something for everybody. And I would go for it's an essential collection as well. We've got everything that you need today on HobbyMaker. Beautiful collections. And I think you've got a really distinctive style, haven't you?
I have, yeah. So you'll get to know me and my personal style. And I've got an amazing design team. You'll see all the samples as we go through the show.
Just amazing.
So you'll get to know my personal style. I like pretty, I like vintage, I like shabby chic, and I love all the techniques that help us to create that kind of thing. So this is my first show, so obviously I've not bombarded you with the massive wealth of Sentimentally Yours products in one go. So every time you see me, I will introduce something new to you. And what you'll then see is how I can help you and teach you how to use our products and how they work with other things. So everything that you buy today, for example, I've already told you, there will be more
There's more to
coming.
come.
Yeah. So what you're doing is you're buying into Sentimentally Yours as a brand, but also the longevity.
An ever-growing collection that evolves, that works together. You can pull pieces together. It's a very, very, very exciting piece. Amanda says, hi, Phil and Rosie. Welcome, Phil. I love your cards. They are sensational. Always happy and smiling. And that's from Mandy as well. Keep these lovely messages coming through. And do you know what, on that note, because we have got so much to bring you, and I'm so excited for you, we've got 2 full hours and we have time. But what we're going to start is your layered differently dies. Now,
shall we go over?
If you head over, because I know you're going to talk us through all of them. These are absolutely fabulous because you have, as we all know, with any kind of card making, with your crafting, your nesting dies are an absolutely essential part of your collection. But this is Phill Martin, this is Sentimentally Yours, and these are your beautiful layered dies, but with a difference. And he's going to talk you through all of them in just a moment's time. Now, you've got 4 die sets here, so you've got 48 dies in total. There's a lot of metal. I mean, look at them as well. Do you see you've got the different edges, you've got the different details in the middle. They all nest, they all work beautifully, but you've also got elements here. It'll all be explained. Phil's going to talk you through. You've got your ornate rectangles, you've got your elegant rectangles, you've got the Regency squares, and you've got your graceful squares here as well. Now, you're also going to be getting the A5 magnetic sheet with each set. So that's amazing. So you've automatically got your storage there as well for all of these individual dies. Now, it's getting busy already. I need to let you know, we've got a lot of people checking out already, lots of you dialing through. Welcome to every single one of you. I'm going to reiterate as well, we always give you the best price. Now, £99.96 is where we should be, okay? But we are going to be giving every single one of you today a brilliant introductory offer, okay? So for every one of you shops today, you'll be getting this amazing, amazing saving. £89.96, extraordinary. And another thing that we do a little bit differently here at HobbyMaker is we give you a completely interest-free split pay. So this allows you to check it out, okay? You can come on in, you can order, if you want to get a couple, if you want to get for friends and family as well, you're absolutely able to do that. And as a special treat today, that is very special. We put it on a 4-way split pay for you. That shouldn't happen, but you know what? We are doing it for you today. So it means you take the whole collection home for £22.49, okay? That's completely interest-free. You split that across 4 months, okay? And it means you get it all home. You don't have to wait till you've made the 4th payment. You'll get it home as soon as you made that 1st payment. So it's absolutely brilliant. This is welcome for every single one of you to use today. You don't have to be a VIP. You don't have to pay a monthly subscription. This best saving, this wonderful deal and the split pay is all here for every single one of you. So come on in, take advantage. And I will just let you know straight away, within a minute of being live on screen, when everyone's checked out, 10% of a very big stock has already gone. If you've got any questions about our checkout, our call centre is totally free, 0800 001 4433. They are fantastic. They're really friendly, big part of our family. So give them a ring and they can talk you through the split pay. They can talk you through how to join. If you're happy on the web and, of course, on the app as well, just remember that 1p&p, doesn't matter how many times you check out as you go through the day, as many times as you like. But you know what? We want to see and we want to hear what these beautiful dies are all about. So, Phil,
thank
everything
you very
with a
much.
difference. Talk
so
us
I'm just going to
through.
say, if you think I've got taller, I haven't. But it's nice. It's a nice mirage anyway. Right, so let's talk to you about what the Layered Differently die collection is, because it is perfectly named when I say layered differently. So we all know nesting dies. We all know that kind of genre of dies. So when I was designing these, what I wanted to do was give you more choices, give you more options, make them work together, make them work individually, and also make them work with Layered Differently too, which will be coming soon. So this really is the start of an ongoing, ever-growing collection of Layered Differently dies. So I'm just going to take you through the 2 rectangle sets at first. So Rosie did mention to you all that you do get all our dies come with the magnetic storage sheet, yeah? So all of our dies will always come with a storage sheet, and that's because this is a crafter designing craft products, and I know the importance of storage, yeah? I know the importance of storage.
And it's very generous, because you don't always see that, do you?
No, I know, but do you know what? It's important to me, therefore I think it's important to people who are buying our products.
Yeah,
and then you'll get to know, if you don't know me, you'll know that the first thing that most people will say about me is quality, yeah? And quality is what you get. You only ever have to buy them once, okay? So I'm going to show you the rectangles first. So you do get the elegance rectangles. You're getting all four, which is absolutely awesome, yeah? So you get the elegance rectangles and you get the ornate. And I'm just going to flip them over so you can see them on the magnetic sheets, yeah? There you go. I'm just making sure I'm in the middle. So can you see straight away we've got two outline dies. This one has the normal corners. This one has inverted. So already, before you even need to think about anything else, you can use the largest of the regular corners. You can use the second smallest of the inverted, and you've created two different layers that will mix and match. That is just the first two dies. That's before we get onto anything else that's in here. So layered differently. Why is it different? So yeah, we've all seen nesting dies. Traditionally, you would get the same shape, getting smaller and smaller and smaller until it's too small to do anything else within the middle. What I've done is we've given you the two outer dies, so all of my layered differently dies, even going forward, will have the two outer dies, yeah? And remember, I'm still only on the rectangles. The rectangles will fit on A5 cards. So if you're in the UK and you would like to just fold an A4 piece of card in half to make an A5 card blank, these are going to be your first mat and layers. It's done for you. You don't even need to think about it. And then let's look at the inside. So what you've got in all of these, you will get an average of 5 or 6 or sometimes 7 of these larger inner shapes, okay? So if I just take, let's do this again. Let's show you, because it really does make more sense when I show you what's in my head. Well, I hope it does. So we can now take this one, yeah, cut it on its own, and then you've created a layer. You can cut it with this one, and you've created a stunning aperture, yeah? You've created a stunning aperture, yeah? But then you can create that aperture in 6 different sizes. And then you can take the aperture and you can use these 6 different sizes to create outer frames. And I'm just going to bring this in to show you, look. So this outer frame is created just with 2 of the dies, yeah? Can you see already the possibilities before you
There's so much depth, isn't there, you know?
And that's just not even scratching the surface. So then you look at the inner part, so you can see the designs are different, but they will complement each other really, really well. As a crafter, as a designer, that's important for me. I don't want to be spending time looking for things that coordinate. I want to know that you can buy my die sets and know that they're all going to work together. I'm looking over my glasses like a teacher, and I'm not meant to. So then you take all these inner shapes, okay? So let's take the smaller of the regular corner ones, and let's take the inner of the other one. Another frame, another aperture, yeah, another aperture, another frame. And you can just go on so many times. And all these little ones in the centre are designed for your sentiment stamps, which we have got some new ones on the show as well, yeah?
Oh, yeah, we do.
So they are designed to complement all that. Now, let's bring in the squares. I will draw breath in a minute. Sorry, everybody, I know I talk quick. So then let's bring in the squares. So exactly the same format, different shapes, different inners, inverted corner, regular corner. Regular corner, inverted corner. So you've got a theme going with the first release. So you know that the next release is going to be 2 different corners already that are going to work with these. So again, you've got different shapes. I'm just going to point out to you all as well, just in case you are new to me and you've not seen my YouTube live where I've showed everybody these will only fit in one way. Yeah. So if I'll just turn one upside down. If I turn this one upside down, it won't fit perfectly. Can you see, look?
Okay.
It's not fitting perfectly, yeah? That's by design. So just bear in mind, when you've got it on your magnetic sheet, if it looks lovely and even, you've got it the right way. And one thing I said to my followers is that what I would recommend you do is get them all in the right place, flip them over, get a Sharpie and just draw a black line down them all. And then you know the black line on the reverse is the top.
Nice.
Yeah. I still haven't done it. I still haven't done it.
Sorry
So-
to interrupt you for a moment,
Yeah,
my
go on.
darling, but right, you've seen so many messages coming through. Phil, we've not even scratched the surface. We're going to try and put as many on screen as possible today, but 20% of a very big stock has officially gone. That's not including everyone who has this in the baskets. So please make sure this is a really important part of HobbyMaker because it is first come, first serve, and because we have this one potion packaging through the whole day, it really is important to check out your baskets as quickly as possible. If you're on the app, if you're on the web, don't leave anything in your basket. It's not safe in there till it's checked out fully, okay? People every single day miss out because they leave it, they think, oh, I'll check it all out in a wanna together at the end. Do not do that, okay? Check it out as you go along. And well done to every single one of you who's already come in. I mean, aren't they amazing? And it's just so much choice, which is brilliant.
And that is the point, because at the end of the day, dyes are an investment. So when you're investing your hard-earned money on this kind of product, you want it to work hard for you. You want it to do more than one thing. As a designer, it would be so easy for me to just graduate the one design, but then where's the value in that? Where's the fun in that? You'll use them a few times and put them in a drawer and forget about them, whereas I can guarantee you will never put these in a drawer. And I'll tell you why, because you know when I bring you the next four, they're going to reinvigorate what you can do with these as well. Nice. So this is why I say Sentimentally Yours is slightly different in that I bring collections. So I bring you collections that are evolving. Yeah. They will evolve with time. They will always be revitalized with the next evolution. And for me as a crafter, let alone a designer, I think that's really exciting. Definitely. So let's show you what these look like in their basic format. So I've done these little boards. They took me ages. Shall I do it overhead or do you want me to do it in front? So let's look at the squares first. Now, I'm going to apologise because the cardstock I've used here is our luster card, and it's not on the show yet.
Outrageous! So
I know. I really planned that badly, didn't I? But I promise you, every time I do a new show, I will be adding more of our core products to each show. So this is the graceful squares, just in their basic format. That's just literally matted and layered. So you imagine the possibilities when you get this home and you think, do you know what? There's so many different options of what you can do. I've not even stamped on these. I've not embossed any of them. I've not done anything with them apart from just literally die cut them in their basic format. So that is the graceful squares. That is the Regency squares. Oh, wow, look at that. And again, I know it's the luster card. I'm sorry. I will bring it. I promise you. Yeah. It's
so beautiful, isn't it? And I mean, it's almost like cogs as well. That it can be very pretty, very floral, but equally,
absolutely,
there, you can really turn it into lots of different things.
So if you look at how I've designed these, this is when you know a crafter has designed the product. Yeah. So if you look at these, I've thought about our little dinky sentiment stamps. Yeah. So all of these little inner parts will fit my little dinky sentiment stamps. This little tiny oval, because we're paying for the amount of metal that we're using. Yeah. So I'm not going to waste any part of that. That little oval in the middle there, you can get a 21, a 50, whatever you want, whatever number. So I've not wasted any of it. We've got different shapes. This is why they are layered differently, because they are built from different shapes, and the possibilities when you start mixing and matching are just endless. So let's have a quick look now at the rectangles. So remember, the square ones will fit on a 6x6 card. They will be your 6x6 first matting and layering. These will fit on A5. So this is the ornate rectangles. I mean, how beautiful are these shapes? I'm trying not to dazzle you all, I'm sorry. How beautiful are these shapes?
They're really lovely.
In its basic format, which is it just blows your mind, yeah? And then the last one is the elegance rectangles, which again, just in its basic format. And I've not even mentioned, which I should do, and I can't believe I forgot, but look at the piercing detail. Yeah. So let me tell you a story about the piercing detail. And for those of you that don't know me, you'll soon get to know me. I'm a little bit fussy, I'm a little bit particular, yeah? And that is because I want the absolute best for you. So I'm usually the bad guy with the manufacturer. Say, do you know what, that's not good enough, that's not what I designed, I want it better, I want it better. And this piercing detail is the smallest the absolute smallest that can be done in the manufacturing process.
Wow.
And let me tell you, that happens when you run it through your machine once. You don't have to go back in again. It does the piercing at the same time as it does the cutting, which for me, I just think is absolutely phenomenal.
It's beautiful detail, and it's that attention to detail.
And it's across all four. So do you see the theme? So do you see where we're going with layered differently too?
Definitely, and
we're
I know you can't wait at home as well. It's so exciting. Thank you all for all your wonderful messages. We will read some more out as we go through. It's wonderful to have 2 full hours to begin with you, Phill, as well, so we can take through. But I want you to see as well just some of the beautiful cards that you've made, because it's absolutely amazing. Oh, have you got some?
Yeah, I brought some
wonderful.
across.
There we go.
So you'll notice.
It takes you further, doesn't it?
Well, there are loads, and let me just say thank you, because my design team are amazing. And when I come back for the 4 o'clock show, I'll see if we can get a little strap on with the names on to say thank you, because my design team are awesome. Something that I'm going to say before I forget to tell you is, if you haven't followed the Sentimentally Yours Facebook page, get on it. There is already an album with all this inspiration in it. Brilliant. So you'll get to know that every time I'm here with a new collection, there will always be a new album of samples from myself and the design team put on the Facebook page that day. So they are, you've literally got inspiration to look at straight away. So that's the one that I showed you at the beginning. That's actually an aperture. If I just show you, look. So can you see how we can gradiate, look at me with posh words.
I know, look at that.
The aperture, and that is because we've got 5, 6 or 7 of these inner dies, so we can go in or we can go up. So that's one. This is one that I made. When did I make this? I made this, I can't remember, one day this week. So this is now taking the dies, look, and introducing one of our stencils and 2 different inks. Look how different it looks. And can you see what I've done? I've used 2 skinny frames. Yeah. I've layered it up. And then we've got 2. This is actually 3 die sets working on 1 card.
I was just going to say, Phill, for those of you who are very savvy and you're looking on the HobbyMaker website and on the app, everything you're seeing there, those beautiful floral dies as well, they're all coming up on today's show. We've got your embossing folders. We've got all those beautiful stamps as well, the sentiment. Go and have a look on our webpage, and everything is flying out the door.
Thank you, everybody.
Very, very busy. We have got a question as well. Can't wait. Oh. It did. We have got a couple of questions coming through. We genuinely are a little bit worried about selling out before we get to it. We might do a bit of dancing today. Will the dies, Patrick says, will the dies from JSHW54, that's this bundle, will they cut through fabric?
I would imagine they would. I've never tried it, but one thing you'll get to know with my dies is they are a little bit thicker than the average die. Okay. This goes back to me being a little bit fussy again. So I don't necessarily cut fabric, but I have cut grey board with them, and grey board is thicker.
Oh wow, that's
grey board is thicker. You don't have to go for something delicate. You maybe have to go through a couple of ties, but it will absolutely do it. Unless you're using a Gemini, it'll do it in one go.
Okay, nice. And if you've
so I can't see why they wouldn't.
An extra shim in there, you imagine. Yeah. Perfect. Amazing. Thank you for your question. Any more?
Keep the questions coming. I love the interaction. Yeah. So if I'm new, just email in and say hello. And you do talk a lot, Phill. Because I know I do. I just want to show you this one before we move on. So can you see? This is one of Saz's from my design team. I'm just trying to find the right die so I can show you. Saz has actually created the edge of a card blank with half of the large die.
How would you go about doing that? And
it's so easy to do. If I get time, I'm going to show you how to do it. So literally, what you do is you tuck it underneath, look, and cut like that. So it's only cutting the top part. How fabulous is that?
It's gorgeous.
So you can now just create your fancy edge shapes as well, which I didn't think of that. So well done, Saz.
Yeah, I love that.
And then I'll show you a couple more. So this is how they look when they're just layered together. Just in their basic format, they look stunning. Look at that detail with the piercing and everything. And this is a shaker card that Ilona's done. The flowers are on the show. We will get to them soon, I promise.
The texture on them.
And then the sentiments are also on the show. This is what I'm all about, coordination. A one-stop shop where you can grab my sentiments, grab the dies, grab the flower dies, grab the leaves, and know that you can make things like that. I'm just going to show you one more, and then I'll let you have the time back. And this again, look, is creating the... Oh, I think that's one. Oh, no, this is one of Ilona's, from the design team. It looks like one of mine. This is, again, look, creating the aperture. creating a frame, building the sentiment up, and then finishing off with all that gorgeous detail with the flowers. How beautiful are these cards?
Absolutely amazing. Can you imagine that as a wedding card or anniversary? I mean, you can be doing this at home. You've got the tools now to create. And as Phil said, you know, with these 48 dies that you're getting in this collection, these are tools for life. They're not going to date. They're not going to go out of style. In fact, quite the opposite. You're going to keep on building. You're going to keep on bringing more of Phil's designs in the future as well, which will help rejuvenate and bring these to life again. They are absolutely stunning. Now, when everyone's checked out, 50%, full half of my stock, and it's a big stock, has gone already. So we're just going to let you know how to do that. Keep your wonderful messages coming through. Congratulations to every single one of you. But this is a little bit more about our P&P here at HobbyMaker.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge one P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Shopping with HobbyMaker couldn't be easier. You can shop via our website at www.hobbymaker.co.uk, where you can watch our live shows and see all the products from that day. We also have a huge amount of products on our website, from your craft room essentials to paper, tools, cutting machines and much more. You can download and shop on the go with our HobbyMaker app. Simply head over to your app store and search HobbyMaker. Alternatively, you can call our UK-based call centre 24 hours a day on 0800 001 4433. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.
Did you know at HobbyMaker that on various products we offer split pay? That means on certain items you can spread the cost over 2, 3, 4 or sometimes even 5 interest-free monthly payments. Just pay the first instalment when you purchase and you're away. So, shop your way with split pay.
Hello, welcome to a very, very, very busy and exciting day here at HobbyMaker. You're currently coming in for these fabulous layered differently dies from Sentimentally Yours. Congratulations to every single one of you. You've got a 4-way split pay here today, so that £89.96, which is an introductory deal for every single one of you. You're going to get it home for £22.49. There's no interest on that. We're not charging you a single penny for that. We never do, because we want it to help you, not hinder you. So keep on using it. Come on in. And remember that 1p&p right the way through till midnight. You check out as many times as you like, and you're only ever going to be charged $4.95 here in the UK, $14.95 in America, for the entire day. It's amazing. Now, we've been talking about, while Phil's just shown us there, these beautiful layered differently dies, we've been looking at some gorgeous sentiments. You've seen these stamps, and lots of you have looked ahead on the web, you've been shopping, and oh my goodness, they are flying out of the door. These are from Just Saying, Series 1, and we're going to start with Series 1. Series 2 is on its way as well, but this is for every occasion. These are absolutely brilliant, and again, sentiments that are really essential. These are the ones you're going to be reaching for time and time again. And I'm just saying, but you've got 95 stamps right here. 95, Phil. I mean, that is fairly impressive, isn't it? Just saying, it's amazing.
I don't do things by halves.
We can see and we love that about you already, Phil. It's fantastic. So talk us through, because sentiments they form a really important part of any card, don't they?
Sentimentally Yours.
Yeah.
Sentiments is where it all started, and sentiments were the thing that people were coming in and saying, you know, I can't find like husband and husband, I can't find that kind of thing. And that's where it all started from. And then I wrote my own verses, and verses for the inside of cards at that time. No, nobody did them. I've done hundreds over the years. I'll try and bring you some. They just don't stay in stock very long. And that's where it all started. So sentiments now, because sentiments is kind of where I started from, And I've done thousands over the years, yeah. So these are the mini sentiments. So just saying are the mini sentiments which work perfectly with the dies that we've brought you today as well. So you've got everything. I try and cover everything. Just saying as a range, as a collection of stamps, is another one of those things that is ever evolving. Perfect. So we've got Series 1, and I'm just going to say to you all, if you haven't got Series 1, you need to get it, because this is going to be the last time. I've got less stock of Series 1 than I have Series 2. Series 2 is the newer one. So
once it's gone, Phill, that's it.
Gone.
It's gone. Okay. And on that note, okay, £53 is where we should be. This is 95 individual stamps. You've got things in here that we've never seen before, you know, completely different. Lots that you may have missing. You've got a neighbour, you've got your woods, you've got your willow. I mean, it's literally everything that you could possibly want. It's all here for you. Your code is GCHW83, and you need to be checking out ASAP. You're going to get it all. This is on split pay as well. Hold on. Okay, so Phill, let's just, if you're new, okay, split pay usually is something that kicks in over £50, right? That's the cut-off. We don't do split pay under £50, okay? And then it would be 2 split pay, which is amazing. Today, you're going to get them home as a welcome to so many of you, and a big warm welcome to Phill as well, who we are delighted to have here as part of the HobbyMaker family. You're going to get 95 stamp sentiments home for £14.99. I mean, that is incredible. That's totally interest-free. Come on in. That is welcome. Please don't get used to the split pay, the three-way at this kind of price, because that does not normally happen. It is a warm welcome to every single one of you today. Yeah, definitely take advantage. These are going to sell out. I can say that with absolute confidence, seeing how many of you are flying through. Series 2 is on the show today as well. You can find that on the website and on the app. We're going to be bringing that to you in a moment's time. Just to let you know as well, while you're coming through for all of these beautiful stamps, if you are yet to check out from your Layered Differently dies, they are still available, but they are going limited. Check it all out while you're there. If they're still in your basket, please do not leave them there, okay? It's really, really important. But this is, I mean, how do you keep the inspiration, Phill? How do you keep on coming up with new ideas?
This is the truth, because I'm a crafter.
There we go.
And any crafter will say to you, when you're working on a project, you'll think, oh,
I need that.
Write it down. And I'll go, oh, write it down. And as a crafter for many, many years, I've collected things. We all have. And we've bought things, we've used them for a couple of weeks when they're new and the novelty's there, and then you put them in a cupboard and you forget about them. Okay. My mission has always been to stop that. Yeah. Okay. So like with the sentiments that we're looking at now, ever evolving. Yeah. I just released you won't be able to get them here, I don't think, but I did the festive, just saying festive.
Nice. Okay.
There will be more.
Amazing.
And this for me, again, as a crafter, more so than a brand, a supplier. For me as a crafter, that means, do you know what? I know he's going to do some more. So they're a good investment.
Yeah.
And I know that he's going to do something else where I can use that again. Yeah. And that for me just makes sense.
Absolutely. You know you're going to keep building. You know you're going to keep on evolving with it. And that's, you grow with Sentimentally Yours, which is absolutely
that's
fantastic.
A lovely way of saying it, Rosie,
Well, do you know what? We're so delighted and we're so happy for you at home as well, because we just know this is going to really add. Can I just check with your angel policy as well, Phill? It's full angel policy,
if you've made it, sell it.
Yeah.
As long as you've made it, sell it, because I want you to come back and buy the next lot.
Yeah, perfect. Well, I can tell you now that officially we are massively oversubscribed on Series 1, okay? So please, again, if you want it, you have to check out, complete your purchase. I'm just going to let you know, with your, you know, I said earlier on, you only have to pay that 1p&p through the day. What you've got to do on the website is you just need to click, there's a little button, and you click on it, it's combine order, okay? And if you click on that combine order, then that means everything right up until midnight tonight, whether it's from brand page on our website as well, you can be coming in for creative expressions as well with Gwen, coming up with Sizzix later on as well. It doesn't matter, you can shop with as many of our suppliers and use all of the brand pages on our website as well. That's all included in that 1p&p. It will arrive at different times, of course, because it's coming from lots of different places all around the country, but we pick up the tab on that P&P. Okay, so best of luck, because we are going to have people missing out there, okay? Right, are you ready for Series 2? I know, I bet you can't wait. We can't either. Shall we take a little look? So tell us the difference and how has this grown?
So Series 1, for example, has the relative setting, and the relatives are your everyday relatives, mum, dad, brother, sister, that kind of thing. Series 2, Relatives 2, expands on that, where you've got boyfriend, girlfriend, fiancé, fiancée, you've got neighbour, you've got carer, you've got adopted. So straight, in fact, can I show you?
Yeah, please.
Because it makes more sense for me to put these side by side. Let me just put these in order. Bear with. There we go, let's just put these together. So, Series 1 is the one on the left, which has mum, dad, brother, etc, etc. There are 34 stamps in that. I'm going to flick it over so you can hopefully see that a little bit better.
Lovely fonts as well, by the way.
And you've got 2 fonts in here as well, which is what makes Just Saying really, really special. Yeah. You've got the simple font, I call it the simple font, which has the to the best, for the best, the most amazing, yeah? And then at the bottom it's got ever and in the world. So you can do to the best brother in the world. You can do the most amazing mother ever, that kind of thing. So you take all your everyday relatives here. You've even got friend and friends, because most of us have friends that are couples, so you've got friends, you've got plural. So we take that and then we extend it. Who's missing from that? Well, couple, boyfriend, girlfriend, pal, neighbour, parent, God. So now you can do godson, godmother, godfather, yeah. And then you've got better half. I've also managed to squeeze in, because people always ask me for this, mam, ma and da, yeah? So we've now taken the basic principle of the relative set and massively expanded the possibilities. I've even put X.
I love that.
Just in case it was an amicable split.
Yeah, absolutely. Fully inclusive. I love it. I love it.
So you've even got pets in there as well, dog and cat, because some of us, we do it. So that is how that works. This is a whole system of Just Saying. And if I just bring in from Series 2 again, so from Series 2, which are the new ones, and I'm just going to say to you all, if you're new to me, these are super, super popular. Yeah. They go really, really quickly. So I'm just giving you a little
We can see that by what's going on the web right now as well. So many of you coming through. Do remember to check out. It's really
I think as well it's because we've got this is an interactive set of sentiments. This isn't me just doing you to mum or something like that. This is interactive, and you're going to mix and match the whole thing.
Change it up, however.
So Series 2 now has the acclamation, and I use acclamation loads. So we can now take it, look, to our and I'll flip it over. You can see it better when it's over there, yeah? So to our and my, etc., etc., our, so on our anniversary, on your anniversary. As card makers, these stamps are essential, yeah? And then you can do to our special mum from set 1, to a special neighbour, to the most amazing carer. Do you see where I'm going with this and on all the possibilities? And it just blows your mind. And then I'm going to carry on, because while you've got me talking, it makes more sense when I can say what's happened.
Definitely.
So then we can move that one, bring in the numbers, so the milestone birthdays. So milestone birthdays now means you can personalise and make it specific to any age. So you've got the numbers in there. You've got the ordinals, which are your ust and all that, and you've still got extra little separate ones at the top. So congratulations, it's your 43rd birthday or whatever you want it to be. Mine's always 18 from now on, just so you know. Yeah? But not only that, we have the numbers, but then we've got written numbers. Now, these are really, really special because you don't see them very often. Generally, you'll just see numbers. But again, Phill Martin, Sentimentally Yours, we've expanded on that. And then the last one, and then we'll move on, because I do want to actually do a demo. We've had bets on my Facebook group about how many demos I do. Let me just tell you this. So
you planned to go
traditionally, I get 1.5 done per hour. I've prepped 6, so let's see how we do. And then the last one, look, is the milestone anniversaries, which then expands what you can do again. You can mix and match the number of years with the words as well. Perfect. Amazing stamps.
So You really, ideally, you need both, but the Series 2, you can use, if you missed out on Series 1 today, if you weren't able to get them, you can use Series 2
Absolutely.
independently as well, can't you? Now, I want to clarify for you, because we do things a little bit differently here at HobbyMaker. Your start price is always the RRP, okay? That is where we should be. So £53 there. We are going to match the price for you today, okay? So do not worry. Now, if you've already checked out, you're still going to get this saving, okay? So for every single one of you who's already in, you're only at £44.99, which is incredible. And we are giving you that 3-way split pay today as well. That does not normally happen under £50. Sometimes we'll do a cheeky 2-way split pay under 50, but today, as a big warm welcome to, I know so many of you are joining us today for the very first time. If you are new to HobbyMaker, welcome to the family. We are so delighted that you're here to welcome Phill and to join us here today on HobbyMaker. It's absolutely brilliant to have you here. You've got 2A, $14.99. That is all you're going to be paying in the first instance. And this is your beautiful affirmations. You've got the acclamations, the relatives, the milestone birthdays, and your anniversary sentiments as well. This is Series 2, LAHW24. Okay. Series 1 is, did we show? Okay, right. So I'm just going to quickly show you Series 1, and this is about to sell out if it hasn't already. So this is Series 1, and this is heartfelt, this is thoughtful, occasional, and relative sentiments, okay? Congratulations to every single one of you who's come through. We are very limited, so if you're wanting it, go check it out. But we just wanted to clarify that for you because we showed the wrong one on camera. This is Series 2, and this is where you've got your acclamations. Oh, we still show that. Okay, cool. I'm confusing everybody.
Wait till we get to Series 11.
I know. Here we go. So this is your Series 1 that we're showing you right now. Look at that. I mean, you can see how you can change it up. You can see how you can really make it completely unique to you. And this is what's so beautiful. That's why it is sentimentally yours, because you can do whatever you like with them and make it completely personal. So it's absolutely brilliant. Well done to every single one of you coming through. Shall we see Phil's first ever demo here on HobbyMaker? 50 minutes into the show.
Where has that time gone?
I know, it goes so fast.
So for everybody who said I'd get one done, you were right. Right, so I'm going to show you, hopefully I'm going to show you different demos each time that give you something different to do with the dies each time. And I'm just going to show you, before I show you all these layers, these bits here are the waste. So
wow,
one of
so
the
you can
things
use
that
all
myself
that.
and the design team have noticed as we've been doing our samples
Yeah.
is that all the waste is actually enough to do another card. So effectively, if you're doing apertures, you're going to be getting 2 cards from one cut, which I just think is absolutely awesome.
You could almost make your card shapes from them as well, couldn't you?
Yeah,
You know,
absolutely.
beautiful.
So what have I got here? So you'll get used to my style. My style is very pretty. I like my flowers and what have you. And this is a fabulous card, and I'm not going to take credit for it. This was from Lozzie, one of my design team. She'd done a triple inverted layer.
Wow.
And I thought, do you know what? That's stunning. I'm going to show people how to do that.
I was going to say, I mean, what is a triple layer? That sounds
So
very
let me
complicated.
just tell
Is it
you
easy
as
to
well,
do?
the cardstock, I have included all my core
Yes.
cardstock, so you can get it on the website. So it'll be under the premium cardstock, and I'm just going to quickly say it's colour plan, it's the amazing best quality you can get.
Okay.
Treat yourself. I've used olive grove and candy pink for this card, but I think there's about 46, 47 colours. Okay, so we're going to start from the bottom. So this is the bottom of the card. That's my base, and I've got a little section here that I have embossed with the that one. With
We'll
that
come
one,
to those shortly, don't
which
you
is
worry.
beaded
That's
swags.
beautiful.
Beaded swags. So I've got my the embossing folders are on the show. This is beaded swags. Can you see that? Am I at the right angle?
That's lovely, yeah, perfect. It looks like icing on a wedding cake.
They're
It's
very
so
detailed, my
gorgeous.
embossing folders. You're going to get to know me, aren't you?
Oh, yeah.
How fussy and easygoing I am. Oh, I've got too much water in there. Let me just shake it. You've got 6 embossing folders on the show, and if you look at the bundles, you will see that in one of them you've got double diamonds, and double diamonds is one that we use all the time for our men's cards because nobody really thinks about embossing folders for masculine cards. So I'm just going to pop this straight in the middle, look.
Beautiful.
You're not going to see all this. This is me working from the bottom up. So straight in the middle. And then, what am I talking about with triple inverted? Well, let's show you. So we've got 3 layers here. So I've gone smaller with each. This is why we needed 6 or 7 of those inner dies. Remember, I'm not going to bring them because we ain't got time. So biggest, smaller, smaller.
I love what you've done
Can
with
you
that
see?
detail as well.
I'm going to show you how to
corners.
do that.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
So all these little dinky ones, look, that are shaped in the middle, you can use them to create corners.
Oh.
And because we've got more than one layer, you can do a double corner, which I just think is awesome. So I've left one. Look, I've done 3, and I'm just going to do one to show you how easy it is to do. So it's literally just cut it in whatever colours you're doing. The glue is on the show. It's, oop, that's not where it should be. We'll have a butterfly there. So first ever demo, Phill Martin, and you dropped the glue.
I tell you what though, look at all these. Carol said, Phill Martin, what's to say? A lovely, kind person, superb crafter. Great to see you on HobbyMaker.
Oh, that's lovely. Thank you so much.
Honestly, you've had hundreds of messages. You're going to have to, yeah, definitely.
Well, that's lovely. Thank you, everybody. I really appreciate that. So you can see, look, just by using this corner, I've got different options already, just to do a corner. I can do it that way, I can do it this way, or I can do it half hanging off the edge, which is what I'm going to do.
Oh, no.
So I'm just going to create this.
Yeah.
You'll get to know me, Rosie. When I prep my demos, it's a bit of a standing joke. I always think they take less time than they actually do. Yeah. And when I say I've massively over-prepped, just ignore me. Because when I say massively over-prepped, for me it means I'm just putting the card together, but it never happens. It never happens like that. But my job is to show you how to get the most from these products, and that's what I'm here to do. So that's the first part, look, and now because we've got the inner die, we can now do a double corner. So it's not just about, I've got so many things to show you. It's not just about nesting, matting and layering, that kind of thing. It's about using them in different ways and getting the maximum use from them. Nice. And that's what we're doing.
Oh, that looks great, because then you've got depth in your corners as well, haven't you?
And it's just it's a finishing touch, it's a finishing detail.
Beautiful.
So can you see on the back of this card I've got an arrow facing up?
Yeah.
So that is the top tip for you, because if you're going to have a go at this card, and honestly it's dead easy, you just need to remember that you need to know which is the right way up. So remember I told you, although I am doing it on that one for some reason, remember I told you that they only fit in one orientation?
Yes.
And that's what we're going to do. So because this card's going to be about 6 inches thick by the time I've made it, I'm going to do all these flat. So I know this is my top one, and I can literally just wiggle it until it's in the right position. Yeah. Completely different. You look at the dies, and this is completely different to what you think you're going to be doing with them, yeah? Right. And for me, again, maximum versatility, because you can be using them so often.
Well, you've got 48 dies in total, so I mean, goodness me, so many possibilities.
Yeah.
And just quickly as well, because your glue, I know you've brought a bundle today on the show, haven't you?
Yeah.
Do you tend to always work with the wet glue when you
I always use wet glue.
Yeah.
I always use wet glue for my matting and layering. If you're new to my glue, well, just see what everybody says. Yeah. It's a little bit thicker than the average PVA, so you use less and it doesn't buckle.
Nice.
So
like less water content.
I use glue gel for my for all my flowers and my embellishments, but for this kind of thing, always glue until I'm on foam tape.
It's your fast grab.
You'll get used to my cars weighing 3 stone and not postable, but everything that I do, you can reduce in size. I just like big cards. It's just my thing. So look what we've done, look, just from a couple of die cuts. And just to give you a little heads up, I'm going to turn it over and show you. So basically, for the matting and layering, you just go ½ a centimetre smaller each time.
Okay.
And then that means that they're all shrinking as you go down. And now we've created that gorgeous triple aperture.
Lovely.
Is that not just stunning?
It's stunning, and I love the pink and green. I love the colours you've used as well. It's just gorgeous. Really beautiful, very classic.
And this is a demo that I could quite easily have done the first one as just simple matting and layering, but you all know how to do that. You all know how to just literally pop a mat and layer on top of each other. What you don't know is maybe how to do this.
Yeah.
So let's just get this built up. Always put a little bit next to the opening of the aperture. We're going to pop this on here. The glitter, I'm sorry, is not on the show, and I could kick myself because you'll see me using Diamond Dazzle and Diamond Dust constantly.
But it will be on your brand page shortly, won't it?
It will eventually.
It will eventually.
So when I was planning the shows, I told you my sister works with me, and I'm messaging them like, how many glitters can I put on the show? And she's like, you can't. I'm like, really?
Is it one of those products? Is that your product you
just
can't keep in
it
stock?
Yeah. And you see, I only have a little bit in my tubs.
Oh, so you've had to be sparing today as well?
So most of the stock is in my craft room at home. So I will do my best to bring it next time I'm here. I am hoping to be here every other Wednesday.
That's it, 2 weeks today,
So
right?
This is going to be fun. I'm
It will.
looking forward to it.
Be a regular occurrence.
Yeah.
Every other Wednesday. Part of the furniture, part of the family. And
I already feel like I am, to be honest. You've all been really marvellous. So we're going to pop this over the top, look, and as soon as we pop that over the top with a little bit of a matten layer, we've now created another dimension. So we've now got the embossed piece showing through there.
Beautiful.
I'm going to turn it the right way up because it should be a scallop. There you go.
Nice.
And now I'm going to... Have I got time to finish this?
Oh, yeah, you got all the time in the world. You've got a whole other hour.
Yes. You say yes, like you know how long it's going to take me to put these flowers on. So
this is the beauty of having 2 hours, though.
Well, that's true, but I don't want to get two more done. I want to give you as much inspiration and as many ideas as I can whilst I'm here. That's what I enjoy doing.
Fab.
So education and teaching you how to get the most from the products. It's not just about selling for me.
Yeah, of course.
It's about teaching you.
Well, you're passionate about crafting. That's where it all began. So, you know, just like many of you at home, it's what it's all about. Yeah, well, exactly.
Yeah,
you don't want to be stuck when you get it home and not know what to do. And remember, actually, on that note, you can re-watch this show. So after 9 o'clock tonight, you can come back, you can re-watch. It'll be on our website for 7 days, and then it'll be on YouTube forever. So, yeah,
Right, so I'm just going to pop this one on here. So this card that I made here is actually an A5 card. It's probably the smallest one you'll ever see me make, to be fair, because I do.
You like to go large.
You'll see. You'll see. Right, so for the sentiment, I've got 3 more layers cut, look. Can you see already, look, I've used a square set, I've used the other square set, and I've used a rectangle set. This is why I love these dies so much, yeah? I love them so much.
And they've all got that beautiful dotted detail.
They've all got the piercing.
That piercing, it's beautiful.
So let's just stamp our sentiment. I'll just do it quickly. Let's just find happy birthday, just to be quicker. I cannot recommend these enough.
Are these? I've not seen circular ones
I cannot recommend them enough. Now, people that have followed me for years have got like 4, 5, 6, 7 sets of these because they're just absolutely amazing. Have I got time to quickly talk about them?
Yeah, why not?
Right.
We do have them on the show.
I'm going to do anyway. I think we've already established.
Even if Kat said, no, we haven't actually.
I would have just carried on. Right, so quickly. So these are something that I developed years and years, many years ago. And it's the best thing I ever did. I've got so many of these in my craft room because if you struggle with stamping, particularly for sentiments, etc. These 3 they've all got the ergonomic groove. Can you see that? If I just
great. It's like a little grip.
They've got a groove. I can't throw you one because they're heavy. Well, it's too heavy to throw.
I'll come over.
Yeah, come over and get.
I'm going to come over. Yeah, I'll come over. I don't feel very far away over there.
So can you feel? These will fit in your hand. So when I first developed these, you've got a 10, a 7, and a 3.5, I think, or a 4 centimetre. I can't remember.
One as well, isn't it?
And I developed these because of stamping sentiments.
Yeah.
Remember, sentiments is where it all started. And then we've progressed because if you've got the flowered stamps that are a little bit bigger, you need a bigger block. So for anybody who struggles to stamp sentiments neatly, you don't necessarily need to use your stamping platform all the time.
Yeah.
You can just quickly grab, especially when you've got little dinky words like this. You're probably thinking, oh, do you know what? I only need a little block. So you've got all 3 sizes. Aren't they fab?
Good. They're absolutely brilliant.
Comfortable as well.
Yeah,
oh, I could have got you crafting.
That's it. You're not going to get rid of me now. You're not going to get rid of me now. I'm going to be here.
Let's just... No, I think it's lovely. I want you next to me. Let's just choose this
Aren't
one.
they rude in the gallery?
I didn't hear that.
They said, don't let her on the step, Phil. That can be the boundary so she doesn't get too close.
Don't let her on the step. That's awful.
Apparently I'll be be cuddling your arm.
Next time I'll get you crafted. Next time I'll get you crafted.
I would love to.
Right, well, we're going to do it. So prepare yourself. So I'm just using the smallest block, look. I've just gone black for the sentiment. I would normally do it to colour match. So this is Cherish Precious Moments, which is one of my all-time favourite sentiments. I use it for everything because it covers everything.
They're handy tweezers as well.
Look how gorgeous that is.
Amazing.
And how dinky it is.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Just got to let me clean up. I like to be clean when I'm crafting.
Yeah. Very good. So what about you at home? Are you a clean crafter or is everything everywhere? I'm a bit of everything's everywhere.
I can't do that. I need to tidy as I go. So we'll just layer this up. So again, just with glue.
Yes.
And then we'll pop the flowers in. If you show everybody those flowers, I'm going to tell you which ones they are.
These are amazingly beautiful.
Yeah, so these are the Floral Finery. I'm going to say it again, you're going to hate me for this, Series 1. I might call it something different next time.
Oh,
Series 2, just so you know, will be here soon.
Yes.
So Series 1 is a combination of 4 different flowers. It's the same size flower, it's the same shape flowers. You've got two different flowers in each set. Do you want to grab one?
Oh yeah, come on.
Rose.
Let me know. So I'm going to go grab them.
I promised myself I wasn't going to boss anybody about today, but...
Oh, you can boss them. Right. Yeah, I'm used to it. It's all good. Here we go.
So Series 1, just for anybody who hasn't seen the Floral Finery Series 1, we are super, super, super low in stock. So there is literally hardly any left in our warehouse.
Okay.
And I really don't want you to miss out on Series 1 before Series 2.
Before Series 2. Because you need them both, don't you?
You don't,
you don't need
them both, but it absolutely will expand what you can do with
Definitely.
it.
So this is Delightfully Dotty, okay? And you've also got with Delightfully Dotty, your beautiful, practically perfect. So here we go.
Delightfully Dotty is my top tip. So if you can, because I put them they're in duos, I think. So if you can only, if one set is your max, the Delightfully Dotty set is the one, because if you look at the piercing detail on these new dies and the debossed detail on the Dotty, it works really well. It works wonderfully. So you're going to get the 2 sets, okay? You've got the Practically Perfect, Delightfully Dotty are both together. I can get the words out then. A little pause on Dotty. 16 dies in total, and just gorgeous. And today, $35.98 as your introductory offer. Okay, Susan's there, Wendy's in, Michelle, Sheila's gone for 2 sets as well. You are welcome to do that if you want to multi-buy, if you're looking at Christmas presents for your crafty friends as well. And you know what, if you've got friends who you know adore Phill, but they're not here with us today on HobbyMaker, grab them a set. You can sort it out later, exactly. Sue said, Jack, don't forget to check out your baskets. We're really limited. And as Phill said, you know, we've got Series 2, which will be on its way shortly here on HobbyMaker. So keep your eyes peeled, keep tuning in. The other part of Series 1, we've got the lacy loveliness, and we've got the perfectly plain as well. Oh, cat, not at all. Bless her. You're gorgeous, gorgeous girl. Here we go. You've got perfectly plain and lacy loveliness as well. So you can see how they all lay, you can see how they all work beautifully. Just so you can play with the different textures, you can play with all those different shapes. They're just gorgeous. And then we saw, and I know Phill will show you again as well, just how you can build them into these 3-dimensional, glorious flowers. They are stunningly beautiful. Again, 16 dies in total here. Your code for this one is HMHW41. And then what works wonderfully to work with all of your beautiful flowers, of course, you need some foliage. So here we are. You've got your fantastic fronds. That's a good word, isn't it? I like that. Fantastic fronds and fabulous fronds. Fabulous fronds. Well. Remember, we were talking earlier, I said you'll get used to the names.
Yeah.
We have fun naming everything, trying to give you little tongue twisters.
I know, I like it. Fabulous fronds. You could do a nice little pun with that, couldn't you? You're a fabulous frond. Here we go. Loads of it coming through already. AGHW79. That's my mum's initials, that is, AGH. Just on a little side note. £35.98 for you today. Absolutely amazing. Keep on coming through. As Phill said, Series 1, once it's gone, I mean, because every series you do, it's limited edition, right? So you won't do them again. Once they're gone, they're gone.
So the only time I really restock something is if there is a massive demand for it. And I've got to be honest with you.
That must happen quite often.
Yeah, it is. Normally I end up restocking 2 or 3 times and then I have to draw a line, you have to draw a line because there's like a minimum order quantity that you have to do. So this will be it. And I don't want you to miss out when Series 2 comes, because Series 2 is just stunning.
Beautiful.
It's stunning, and it will work with Series 1 so well.
It worked.
Remember as well, and I know I've brought a lot. I've tried to like rein it in a little bit.
I can't wait to see if this is your I can't wait to see when you've just let it all out.
Imagine what it's like when I do a Christmas release as well.
That's it.
But Anna, I'm going to reiterate again. So everything that you buy into today, regardless of whether you go for the big dies, the small dies, the flower dies, whatever, you're buying into an evolving.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the beauty of it. You keep on building, you keep on learning, you keep on creating, crafting and making new things that, you know, you never thought you could do.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's beautiful.
So these boards that Rosie is showing you now, my sister did these. These are a very, very brief snapshot of the possibilities with the current Series 1 Floral Finery. So if you look, she's showing you layered with the same flower on its own, layered with a different flower, layered with one of the other different flowers, and so on and so forth. And for me, again, as somebody who likes the odd flower on a card, for me, the possibilities just blow your mind, and that is a good investment.
Yeah.
I love flowers on a card. I love pretty cards. That's my thing.
Well, we all love flowers, and the great thing about flowers like this is they last forever.
Yeah, absolutely.
You don't have to chuck them. Who's Frisbee? Adam says, "Oh, Phill, it's like you've done this years. Aren't you good at this?"
Oh, thank you, Frisbee.
Oh. Gorgeous. We've got Lisa as well. Hello, my good friend Phill. Wishing you all the success in the world. Behave yourself, at least for the first show. Behaving's overrated.
I think I lasted about 10 minutes before I started being normal, but thank you both.
It's good.
Really
Look,
means
I
a
mean,
lot.
honestly, so many. Julie says, "Hi Phill, love watching you on your Facebook group each week, and now on HobbyMaker. I love all your beautiful products." And I'm just going to, if it's all right, Phill, because we've got. You know, it's 7 past 2 on this Wednesday afternoon.
7 past.
7 past, whoever says 7 past 2. I just did, there we go. But welcome to so many of you who are joining us the very first time here today at HobbyMaker. It is gorgeous to have you here. And yeah, you're not seeing things. You don't need to rub your eyes. You don't need to pinch yourself. Phill Martin is really here on HobbyMaker, and it is wonderful to have you here as part of the family.
It's wonderful to be
just
here.
quickly on our website, hobbymaker.com, and of course on the app, if you're wanting to see any of the dies and the stamps that Phill has brought onto the show today, go to our website, hobbymaker.com, click on Watch Live. This is where you message in, okay? Leave your message here and it'll come straight through to our gorgeous producer, Kat, in the gallery. Scroll down, you've got today's show deals. That is everything that we've already shown you, okay? You've also got coming up on today's show, and that's where you want to go and pre-order. So if there's anything here, the embossing folders that Phil's talked about, those tweezers you've just seen him using there as well, all your essentials. You've got 2 huge stamps on their way as well. The brayers, all your essentials. The embossing folders as well. They're 8x8, so they're really lovely size as well. Everything's here, and you will get the best deal for absolutely everything. And you're only going to pay 1 P&P for the entire day, okay? Click on combine your order, and it's just that 1 P&P, $4.95 here in the UK, $14.95 if you're watching from the US. Yes, we are shipping to you over there as well. So come on in. But shall we finish the demo as well? Shall we let you carry on?
Do you know what? I love that postage thing.
It's amazing,
Absolutely
isn't it?
love it. It means like if you, I don't know, if you could only watch 10 minutes when we first started, and then you come back in later on in the day, you can just pop it in your basket and you're not paying. I think that's awesome.
It's amazing, isn't it? And no one knows how we do it, Phill. Never ask. We don't ask questions. It just...
Right, let's get this card finished. So now this is when you really get up close and personal with me, because this is what it's all about for me, yeah? Lovely. So for me, card making, it's a little bit of an art form. We've all got our own style. Lots of things that I do myself you might not be into, but lots of the tips and techniques you can apply to your own style of crafting, yeah? So this, for me, is my favourite part. This is what I call the faffing stage, yeah? And this is where we decorate the card. This is absolutely my thing. You can see just how much I'm chucking on this card when I've done. None of my cards will go in an envelope, I know that.
You have to create a specially formed box.
My friends and family will tell you that they rarely get a card from me. I do it for a living and rarely send them. For me, the fun is in the creation, yeah?
Nice.
and not the sending, which it should be. If they do get a card, it's because my sister's reminded me. So what I've got here, which she did the other day, bless her.
What's your sister's name?
Karen, so it's spelled Karen, but it's pronounced Karen.
Karen.
The Irish pronunciation, yeah.
Hi, Karen.
You'll get to know her. In fact, I might even get her on here.
Oh, yeah, bring her in, absolutely.
So these are the Delightfully Dotty. Remember I said to you when Rosie was showing you the flowers, these are the Delightfully Dotty ones. I cannot recommend these enough. If you've gone for the new dyes, the new layered differently, I cannot recommend the Delightfully Dotty enough, because that lovely debossing detail, that is something you'll get to know me for. Debossing is my thing, yeah.
Is that because you deboss?
Yeah, so instead of it being raised, it's inverted, yeah, so it's gone in, and you're going to absolutely love it. So, right, here we go.
My joke just went to tumbleweed there, Phil.
Don't like any jokes.
Everyone just breezed past that.
Oh, do they just know you well?
They know.
Right, so top tip, everybody, if you want to have a go at this card, top tip, which is what I always do, flowers go on first, yeah?
Okay.
And the foliage goes in after. So I'm only using, look, 2 of the larger flowers from the Delightfully Dotty. The pearls are ours, and again, I will try and bring you as much every time I'm here, so you can start collecting things that you may not already have. So the flowers are on first. I'm doing nothing up there. It's all now about the foliage. So I added very last minute to the show. Sorry, Liam. I added very last minute to the show the fern leaves, because as I was scrolling through, when I was looking at what I was designing, the cards that I'd made, I'd used the ferns quite a few times. So you've only got a graphic for these, I apologise, but these fern leaves are stunning. They were actually part of a Christmas release last year, year before, I can't remember, but they work so well with these. So the ferns are going in next. Can you see I've got 2 different sizes there?
Oh, yeah.
I've actually snipped off the bottom of the big one. So don't be scared. Nice. Yeah, don't be scared of the big one. If I put them side by side, you can see the big one is thicker fronds.
Yeah.
So this is how particular I am.
So beautiful.
I'm even using the 2 sizes because one's got thicker fronds than the other.
Yeah.
So the white ones are going in next, and I'm going to try and speed up this because we've got quite a bit to still do.
So why is it that you put the flowers on first? Is it just because then you can tuck and just, yeah?
Yeah, that's kind of my thing. So glue, you'll notice I use glue gel for this. I can't use silicone because it gives me migraine, so I use glue gel for this. And what that means now is if I need to pull that up or lift it up or pull it out of the way, I can do that. You've got the wiggle
room and the... Got you.
I always find it easier to put the flowers on first and the foliage after. So I'm going to tuck that underneath, look. I'm going to tuck this one underneath. This is my favourite thing to do. Wow. And you give me a year here and you'll be like, oh, he's putting another 10 flowers on that card. But it's all about the details. This is why we do what we do as crafters, because you cannot go into a shop and buy anything that looks remotely like what we create ourselves. So now we're going on with the green ferns. This is olive green, remember, to coordinate with the inner layers. Look at the difference it makes.
Wow.
It's just details, finishing touches. It's my thing.
It's gorgeous. And on that note, Phil, you've just said it there, really. I mean, as a crafter, as a card maker, you're going to be making things that you cannot find anywhere else.
Yeah.
But we've got lots of people watching the show today who stumble across us, who are flicking through the channels, who just happen to stop on by. Why would you encourage people? What would you say? You know, come and try crafting, come and give it a go. Why? What does it offer people, do you think?
It's instant gratification. And I mean, I'm rubbish at sending cards. I've told you that. I'm good at making them, rubbish at sending them. But, you know, like my mum, for example, my mum is one of the few people who does get handmade things all the time. And she's kept every single thing that I've ever made her. And it's not just cards. You can evolve this. If you're a scrapper, if you're a scrapbooker, you think about how you can use these frames to cut your photographs and lay your photograph frames up, yeah?
But also they're wall art. You put them on the wall after, don't you? It's so beautiful.
Absolutely. And it's the gratification, and it's I got into this because, like lots of people, bad time with work, off with stress. Somebody I knew made cards, and I messaged her and I said, do me a favour, fetch me some of your bits round, I'm going to have a play.
Yeah.
And instantly, I mean, the cards were rubbish, but I had so much fun and it chilled me out so much. I'm like, oh, I'm going to do that again. And I did it again and again. Then I went and bought things, and that's where it all goes downhill from buying things, yeah. But you cannot buy things like this. You just can't. And this is what makes it special.
Yeah.
For me anyway, for me. And I'm pretty sure lots of people got into it as a way of de-stressing and relaxing. And I'm still doing it like 203 years later.
Gosh, really is good face cream, Phil.
Told you it was good cream. Right, I'm going to stop there because I do want to get the other cards. Can you see now what a difference all that foliage makes on? Yeah.
That's absolutely
Finishing
gorgeous.
touches, details. It's all about the details. You'll get fed up of me saying that. Can I go to the front?
It's lovely.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Show it to Becky
asking,
on cap. There we go. Thanks, Becky. Gorgeous girl. Julia says, OMG, great to see you on HobbyMaker, Phil. Your work is absolutely awesome.
Thank
and we
you.
can see. I mean, look at that. How
And
utterly gorgeous.
that is really easy to do.
Yeah.
Well, you saw me. It's just three layers with an embossing folder in the aperture.
It's so lovely. Loving the show, Phil. The demo is stunning. Great to see you doing your thing. Those flowers with the glittery circle are beautiful. We're not going to talk about the glitter because we haven't got that on the show today. It is coming. It is coming, I promise. Esther says, Phil, you are amazing, as are all your products. Great to watch you on Facebook. Facebook, I've gone all short. Facebook each week. Wonderful to see you on here. You'll be a great success.
Thank you. That's lovely. Thank you so much.
And here's Pete Hughes as well.
Oh, Sizzix Pete.
Welcome to the gang, Phil. Always great to watch you work. I look forward to seeing you at the studios. That's Pete.
Oh, thank you, Pete.
Oh, lovely to see you, Pete, as well.
I've known Pete for years.
There's so many messages, honestly. Robert in Kent, hello, Phil and HobbyMaker. Love the show and the products. Also love the education, especially on YouTube. And the bants.
And the bands.
There'll be plenty of that, won't there?
I've been really good today.
I am so
It's just an
excited.
introductory offer. After today, we're back to normal.
Wait till the 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
That's basically past watershed. HobbyMaker. Emma says, congratulations, Phil. My first time watching, as I only follow you on YouTube. You're the best in the business, the most fantastic products.
Oh, that is awesome.
So,
Thank you so much. I appreciate all this.
So lovely. We've got
Very
loads of
humbling.
emails as well. It's wonderful. But this is it. This is what I adore here on HobbyMaker with you here as well, Phil. You know, we are a family and you're watching live. We're here. We're interactive. We're with you right the way through till 9 p.m. So please do keep these messages coming through. Elaine says, such a great first show, Phil. I love being part of the Sentimentally Yours group. Your products are second to none.
Thank you so much.
And you know, if you've ever wondered why to come and join in, you've just heard all these gorgeous messages. Never mind, you know, Phil, myself here at HobbyMaker. Listen to all of the viewers who were telling you what is so wonderful about Sentimentally Yours and Phil. Welcome to so many of you today who are joining us for the first time as well. We've got emails as well coming through. So Helen from Cumbria says, I'm relatively new to Sentimentally Yours, 8 months, but after stalking Phil's social media platforms, you're not meant to admit to things like that, Helen. I've bought so many products now and I'm completely converted. Thank you so much for all your excellent education, your inspiration and your fun from you and your wonderful team as well. That's Helen in Cumbria.
Thank you.
Dan in Oundle, have I said that right? Please say hi to my nan and my granddad, Dawn and Charlie. Hello, Dawn and Charlie.
Hiya.
There we go. They never miss your shows and they love your lives. Keep the inspiration
Oh, thank you
coming.
so much. That's lovely.
And Jane Dello says, good afternoon all. How lovely to see Phil on HobbyMaker with his latest collection. To anyone who is new to Sentimentally Yours, you are in for a treat. Phil is a stickler for detail and as a result, every one of his products is of the absolute best quality. I have quite a few of his original sentiment stamps and they give as crisp and clear an impression now as they did when I bought them all those years ago. Wishing you joy and success in this latest chapter of your journey, Phil. Much love and crafty hugs. Do you know, I mean, I feel I'm redundant here. I'm just, these messages, honestly, they are so beautiful and it's so gorgeous. And thank you once again for being here.
Appreciate it. Thank you. Oh.
It's brill. It's brill. We're all feeling all tingly and warm and just...
We're all fuzzy.
Yeah, all fuzzy. Now, we can't go on a moment longer without showing you these beautiful embossing folders. You saw the detail in the cards and we've got the stamps first as well. Hold on a minute. Okay, right, we're going to go to the embossing folders first. We've got more stamps. Honestly, it's such a jam-packed show. It's just incredible. We're going to take you to the classic Flourish embossing folder. And oh my goodness me, it's just divine. This, I mean, this could be water, it could be waves, it could be flourishes,
absolutely.
flowers.
It could be absolutely anything you want. So these are 8x8 embossing folders, so you do need an A4 machine to be able to use them. These are our staple go-to, week in, week out, day in, day out embossing folders, because you've got something here for every occasion. Put them into sets of 3. Both of them are workable, so if you could only go for one, just choose your favourites and get the next ones next time I'm here. These are kind of the thing that I've restocked and restocked and restocked and restocked because they're just timeless designs. And remember, we were talking earlier and I said to you about the double diamond one and the quintessentially quilted that you've just seen there. Brilliant for masculine cars that we all struggle with. So you kind of got something for everybody with these.
So hold on, I'm getting confused here because I'm looking at that amazing deal, £24.27. And did you see, I was like kind of hesitating to bring all 3 of them up because I was thinking, is that right? Are we doing all 3 of these?
What I've done is I've given you...
deal.
It's my first show, so I've given you a discount on just about everything that's on the show before I start. To say hi if you don't know me, to say thank you to the people that have supported me for years, and for you to get to know me as well. Yeah. What I will say is don't get used to it.
I mean, that is a tremendous deal. It's gorgeous.
So I've kind of done a discount across the board.
It's beautiful. And I'm guessing as well...
Although this is a bit compared to what I usually do, but it is a lot in one go for people who are new to me, so you can just choose.
It's fab. It's lovely to have the choice, isn't it? And listen, if you do want even more from Phill, but I think we all do, don't we? Your brand page is now officially live on our website. Remember, this is all included in your 1p&p. So £4.95 here in the UK. $14.95 in the US, okay? Or the cardstock, all those beautiful 47 colours.
Yeah, I think so, something like that. There's more to come as well. Please treat yourself to a couple of these colours of cardstock. Because you know, once you've embossed it, once you've stamped on it, once you've die cut it, you're never going to go back. If all my regular customers could tell you now about my cardstock, in fact, don't want everybody, if you're watching, don't email them. But if they could, they would be saying they only actually use that now. Yeah,
such beauty. And
it does
colours,
everything.
It's very classy, isn't it? Like the colours are really beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous. Now we have another set of your embossing folders as well. And oh my goodness, just absolutely gorgeous. You've got your heart lattice, okay? Very, very pretty indeed. And again, I mean, because I imagine if you emboss, we've got your mirror card on the show. Could you, I mean, these will come up really well when you sand it, things like that as well, won't they?
You can do that. One thing I will say is these embossing folders are not officially 3D embossing folders, but look at the depth that you get from. They're effectively 3D embossing folders,
I've got to I've just got to read this message. Leslie, I honestly, I can't wait. Leslie says, you can tell Phill is on his best behaviour. Just wait. Well done.
I've been quite good.
Yeah, you've been very well behaved. I can't wait.
Let's see what 4 p.m.'s like.
I know, exactly. Here you've got the heart lattice, you've got the double diamond, and you've got the striped elegance as well. These are absolutely...
They are, and they're timeless ones. Like I say, they're ones that they're never going to go out of fashion. You're going to use them week in, week out, and we are still doing that now, as you've seen with the samples.
They're just lovely. Look at that. I love this in the middle there as well, with that beautiful lacy sort of wave in the centre. I've never seen one like that before. It's gorgeous. Yeah.
And you can use the top or bottom part of that as well. So quite often you'll see, you know, like if I've got something small like this, you can just pop that in the top part and just get the 3 dots, or pop it in the bottom part and get the stripes. Beautiful. So there's lots of different ways to use them. Absolutely gorgeous. It's wonderful. £24.27 for all 3 here today. GHHW15 is your code. Remember, that is an introductory offer, so come and grab it today. We can't guarantee that deal again, so today's the day to come on in and grab it. Okay, absolutely amazing. Should we see another demo? We've got 30 minutes. I reckon you've got this, Phill. I can feel it. Let me just tell you the truth, everybody. So you'll get used to me and my little wallets for my demos, because this is how I roll. So organised. Right. And while Rosie was just talking to you, I was at the back here looking at them, thinking, right, are any of these any quicker than the other? Actually, no, they're not. Well, the great news is we've got our 4 o'clock. So I'm going to do one that shows you a different way to use the dies again. Perfect. Yeah. Wonderful. Which makes sense. This is a little bit quicker. a little bit. There are flowers, of course there are.
Well, even if you don't get it all finished, you can finish off at 4 o'clock. So, you know.
No, we've got 5 more there.
All right, come on then, chop chop.
I won't get them all done, but yeah, but the one I don't get done, I'll do on my YouTube on Monday night.
Oh, perfect. There's always more inspiration.
So let's show you a different way to use these dies. I'm going to put my glasses on. That's always a good start. I'm going to move all my little fern leaf again. Do you see how these all just work so well together? Yeah.
Beautiful.
And you'll find as well, again, I say it again, if you're new to me, you'll discover that when I do foliage, you always get a left facing and a right facing, because that's just me.
Oh, lovely. So you'll always
left
get...
facing, right facing. Even in the smaller ones, you get a left facing and a right facing look. And this is what I was talking to you about, the debossed detail. Can you see in the leaves? Oh, get my head out of the shot. Don't see those grey hairs just yet. Let me get settled. So can you see that lovely detail? Where are we? Are we above? Or are we at the front? There you go. Look, we're at the front. If I just wiggle.
Absolutely good. They look real.
Can you see it?
Yeah.
And then when you do that, when you just pinch them, which I did automatically on the last card without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
If you just pinch them at the tips, because you've got that debossed line in the centre,
yeah.
We're adding dimension without actually using any other tools. It's just my finger, look. So we've created a lovely little pointed flower with all that lovely detailing. And trust me,
so lovely. It looks really lifelike, doesn't it?
Olive green, it's beautiful. Right, so let's show you something different that I've done with these dies. So this is because I know people might want to know about the colours that I'm using, so I am going to start telling you as I use them. This is lemon sorbet. Okay. And you'll get used to me really, really quickly. One of my favourite colour palettes is yellow and orange. Nice. Or lemon and orange. So
positive, so happy, just,
you'll get used to that.
Very welcoming.
So if I show you, so can you see, look, we've got the normal corner. We've got the inverted corner, so 2 die sets already. And I'm just going to pop that to one side. And now look at these lovely little things that I've made here. These are all from your Lead Differently dies. Now, does that look like any of the dies?
No, and that's it. I mean, they could be bookmarked straight away, couldn't they? They could be taken with them. Lovely.
This is something that I discovered purely by mistake when I was prepping a demo, yeah? And I'm like, I'd only done 1/2, and I'm like, I like that. Scrappers again. Look at your tabs. Look at...
For photo albums as well. You know, your wedding album, your anniversary album.
And do you know what's even... So I'm going to tell you how I did this. This is just a strip of card.
Okay.
It's just a strip of card. This might be the wrong... Oh, it's the right one, look. So it's just a strip. From when you do all your matting and layering and you end up with little scrap bits left over.
Yeah.
Look. Oh, it's the wrong one. Let me get the right one. Let me get the right one and show you. Oh, no, that is the right one. That is the right one. Look at that, look. So I've literally just cut a strip. And although we've not got the actual full shape, we've actually created that lovely little border.
That is
and do you know what's even better? Because, and I know I keep banging on about 5, 6, 7 dies in the centre, because we've got the next size down, that is going to matte.
Cat's behaving today as well. Did you hear that?
That is going to matte. That is going to matte and layer. So that is a perfect matte and layer. It's just the next size down. So all you do is you do it 1/2 centimetre thinner. And just cut the same thing. How fabulous is that?
That's brilliant.
It's almost like a border creator from just waste.
Oh, I love that.
I cannot tell you how fabulous these dies are. You're going to have so much fun. And the embossing folder I've got on here is the quintessentially quilted, which is another bit of a mouthful, which is what you'll get used to me with.
Quintessentially quilted?
Quintessentially quilted. It's one that I actually designed as part of a Christmas range.
Oh, okay.
But it works.
That's even more of a mouthful. The Christmas quintessentially.
So on my notes, because I write notes for myself, for my demos, I was supposed to be running over this lemon cardstock with the brayer, with the squeezed lemonade. Have you never seen that?
Oh, no, we have not shown the brayers yet, have we?
I can't do it now because I'm not...
Next time we're going to have...
If I'd have done both, we could have done it. If I've got another bit of embossing, I'll show you. Have you not seen where you just brayer over an embossing folder?
Oh, lovely.
And you add colour to the raised bits?
Oh, nice.
That's
It's
what
almoys
that
like a...
does, yeah.
What's that called again, that technique? Is it...
I don't know.
I don't know.
Brayer.
Phil's...
Brayer,
Phil's technique.
I don't know. Brayering with an ink padlock.
So you're inking up the actual embossing folder or over the top of the...
We're going to do that. Look at you. It's like, have you been looking at my demo? We've got one in here. We are going to do that one
sneaky
next,
peek.
I think. Right, let's get this card put together. We're digressing. So I had got on my notes. I always write myself little notes. Let's run the brayer over, but I don't want to get 2 more cards done this.
We got a good time. 2 more done in 30 minutes.
This one and another one.
Bets are now 5-1 for 2 demos. I love Leslie.
You're awful to me. Oh dear. Right. So again, I've actually, apart from the 2 outer dies, I've not actually used the inner ones for anything remotely like nesting.
Yeah, okay.
Apart from this little one. So that is the largest ones, just using the outside edges. So nothing. And this just shows you again how versatile these are.
I love this. This is it's like a beautiful lemon, isn't it?
It is.
It's gorgeous.
I just love these colours. I love lemon white, lemon orange, and one of my favourite ever cardstock of ours is Air Force Blue.
Oh, nice.
Which is on the website, yeah. So, right, so we're going to do the flower. So I want to show you again, delightfully dotty. I told you you need delightfully dotty. Look how pretty these are. So this is 3 of the delightfully dotties. And traditionally, when I'm putting flowers together, I usually use 2 and then just skew-if them.
Okay.
But this time I've got
Is that the
3.
technical term? Skew-if them?
Skew-if. I was going to say Katie corner, but it's not a Katie corner because that's not...
What's a Katie corner?
I don't know. I've just heard it. Like when you do it off centre like that. When you're a bit not on the wonk.
Ah, is that what a Katie corner is? On the wonk, I love that.
Have you not heard Katie corner before?
No, I've never heard Katie
It must
corner.
be a northern thing.
Oh, I like that though.
Anyway, we digress. So this time we've got 3. So by doing 3 layers, look, it just gives you a fuller flower. So I want you to look at your flower dies when you get them home and look at all the different ways you can use them. And I've kept these flat, which again I'm going to thank Lozzie from you can thank Lozzie from our design team for, because I would never ever normally leave flat flowers. But I saw a card that she'd made and I'm like, do you know what, I like that. Nice. So I pinched her idea.
Okay. I love it. Everyone learns from everybody.
So we're going in with squeezed lemonade just in the centre. So I'm literally just doing the centre. And one of my top tips, you can see that I've built the flower before I've put the ink on.
Okay.
Rather than inking the 3 individual flowers and putting them and then building it together. And I've done that because when I kink that a little bit, you get little white bits showing, and that's exactly what we want. Details. I'm sorry, everybody.
Don't apologise. We love it. The devil's in the detail.
It is, and it's kind of my thing. So another top tip: if you're new, I'm going to put the pearl in the middle. So if you're somebody who hasn't seen me do this before, it might be something that you adapt yourself. So the tools, I cannot recommend the tools enough. You've got the tweezers, the pokey tools. You've got a full bundle of tools that you will see me use constantly. Yeah. I cannot recommend them enough. So when you get your toolkit home, you will have the wax pickup tool, which is absolutely essential because you can just pick your pearls up or your gems or whatever and just put them where you need. But these little tweezers here, I think I've got about 7 of these in my toolbox here for TV. These tweezers will become your bestest friend in the crafting because they're flat-nosed. Yeah, so can you see they are flat-nosed and rounded. So gems, faceted gems, back off your foam tape. I use these for everything. The toolkit's worth it just for these.
Yeah.
Honestly. I've got about 7.
Well, in stock
I'm
at the
not going to count it, but 1, 2, 3,
How many pairs have you got?
4, 5, 6.
5. Wow, just of those ones. Oh my goodness. This is, you can see a picture on your screen right now. This is everything that you're getting in the toolkit. So you've got 2 of your gem pickups and the pokey tools too. You've got 3 different sets of your tweezers. Just talk us through those middle ones there as well, Phil. What are we getting?
So you've got 3 different ends to the tweezers. You've got a long thin one,
Yeah.
which is kind of your everyday general one.
Uh-huh.
And then you've got a reverse angle one. And the reverse angle one is something that I use more often when I'm heat embossing.
Okay.
So because it's a reverse angle, you can hold it away from you and you're not going to burn yourself.
Oh, clever, okay.
Yeah. So they're all essential. All my tools as well, as you can see, they are black, but they are all stainless steel tipped as well. So they're easy to clean.
Last long.
They're anti-static, so they're not going to pick up things when you don't want. You
want to get them.
You're going to need.
Well, 20% of the stock we have for you today is already gone. And don't just listen to us, listen to Helen in Cumbria. She says the tools are a game changer. I have dexterity issues and they are great. They're a real helping hand. So that's from Helen in Cumbria as well. Thank you for messaging in live here on HobbyMaker. There you are. So you've got 7, I was trying to count then, 7 different tools in one set there for £24.29. That's a brilliant introductory deal again. Fantastic. Really brilliant opportunity.
Right. Well, I'm telling you now, you're going to get yourself one of these tool sets, you're going to get them home and you're going to think, do you know what, I wished I'd got 2. Well, I got that offer on.
Okay,
because you just use them so often. Yeah. And for me particularly, because I'm out and about as well, I've got so many of these little toolboxes, it's unbelievable.
Well, the thing is, you don't want to struggle by you don't want to have to sit and struggle, because that's all time, isn't it? If you're struggling to pick up the gems, struggling to pick up the petals and everything you're making, and you also don't want to rip stuff that you've just spent time crafting with. So having the tools, having the right tools is a really important
part. It makes a huge difference. Right, let's stand for sentiment. So this time, let's use... too many choices. we're going to have, because you said about this being an uplifting card, so we're going to have Don't Give Up.
Oh, I like that.
How about that? This is why the sentiment.
Don't give up, Phil. You're going to get all 6 demos done today.
yeah. Have I got one that says good luck with that? So don't give up. This is why I love these sentiments. You've got something for absolutely just about every occasion you can think of. So clean your stamp. And
oh, he's very good. Look at that. Cleaning
you're going to get fed up of me cleaning up. And even if you've not got time to put it back properly, just put it where it belongs and you know it's not going to get lost. Yeah. Nice. So let's put this together. Let's just put this together.
Just to say, Phil, that sentiment you just used, that was from Series 1 and that has now sold out.
Oh, have they? Oh, yeah, sorry, everybody.
But we do have some of Series 2, okay? 70% has gone.
Wow.
But we do have some.
There's going to be nothing for us to do it.
No, we said we're going to be dancing at 4 o'clock.
I don't mind dancing. I don't mind dancing. As long as I've had a couple of coffees, we'll be good to go. Right, so we're going to start layering this up now. And again, the whole point of these dies is to make your crafting journey easier. You're going to be able to do all these things that I'm showing, and remember to check all the samples on the Sentimentally Yours page, because I think there's about 70. Wow. And straight away, and we don't mind you, if you, because we all have it, crafter's block. You get up one morning, you think, right, I've got to do an anniversary card, and you're like, what do I do? You go and look at the Facebook page, you go and look at the album, it will be called Layered Differently Collection. Yeah. And then you'll see all the inspiration from myself, from the design team, and even this card here, although it's not an anniversary card, just for as an example, you can change the colours to the mirror card, golden, silver, whatever, ruby, scarlet cardstock, and then you can make it an anniversary card. So the format, the layout is what you need to learn. And it's just a fabulous community to be in, and I love teaching you how to do things. Yeah.
Well, we're loving learning, and I'm also very excited, I think everyone at home is as well, to see Season 2, Series 2, when that comes. You know, that'll be next month, won't it? Is that right? Is it? Am I pushing it?
You'll discover that I'm a planner. You'll discover that I'm a planner, and I always have. It's
all there.
It's all.
But watch this space, because it will be here. Yeah, Cat's like, give him a chance, baby. Come on.
I've been here an hour. Right, so we're just going to build this up now. So the first one I put on with foam tape. So we're creating a different layout, and this is something again that you'll discover about me if you're not used to me. It's not just about sticking things on in the middle. It's about being creative. It's about using your own artistry. Take my format. Yeah, you might do one of the other edges. You might do it with the square ones, because everything that I've done, you can do with the squares as well. Yeah. Of course. And then it's just about creating interesting and different layouts. So we don't get bored as crafters, and it's just fun.
Yeah.
And crafting should be fun. That's what we do it for. So I'm doing this with glue gel. If you haven't got glue gel or you haven't got silicone or anything like that, you would just do two layers in height with the foam tape, because it's going to be higher than this one, yeah. I'm just going to put one in the middle. So this one I'm creating now is a little bit like a scrapbook page layout. This border look is from one of the other die sets. So I have actually used 3 die sets from the Lead Differently collection to create this. And then we're going to go on with this one, again with the glue gel. Looking at the time, thinking how quick can I be with that? Not very is the answer. So let's just build this up. Stay. You can tell when it's warm because it doesn't do as its tone. So let's go here now, look with this. So we've created a brand new composition, and can you see, oh, this is why I love doing what I do. We've got a pointy peak, a pointy peak, a pointy peak.
Yeah,
and silly things like that make my brain happy.
Yeah. Are you in with that though? I think a lot of people at home will be nodding along to that, saying, yes, me too, definitely.
And this is again another reason why I want you to get your things home. It's very good me showing you what I do. I want you to get them home and then think, do you know what? I'm not sure I could do that, but I want you to have a go. Have a go.
And actually, do you know what, Phill? Do you know about our monthly competition? Oh, well, do you know what? You could win £100 at home. So what we would love you to do as well is get Phil's collection home, okay, have a play, and then share your makes. And if you share your makes with us here by sending them into studio@hobbymaker.co.uk, you could be in with a chance of winning £100 credit. If you go a step further and post it to us, you can actually enter into Card Maker of the Year competition. So just send it into HobbyMaker Unit 2, Eagle Road, Moonsmote, Redditch, Worcestershire, B98 9HF. The details are all there on your screen. And you can send that in and you could win. You can enter as many times as you like. You can send as many cards as you like. Please don't write on the back of the card, because some of our winners will actually win the cards and they'll be donated to the charity of our choice. Okay, so once the winner's selected, all the cards will be donated to a charity of our choice. So please don't write on the back, but these are the prizes that are up for grabs. There are 10 chances to win. First place is £100 credit plus a HobbyMaker mega goodie bag. Second to 5th place is £50 credit to your HobbyMaker account. And 6th to 10th place is £25 credit to your HobbyMaker account. So do you know what? It's all about sharing.
Wow.
Just from simple
How many times am I allowed to enter?
Oh, wow.
I think I've got about 80.
Yeah, got quite a few entries. Yeah, absolutely.
Well, I think that's awesome.
It's good, isn't it? We like
so
sharing.
we're just building this up now. Yeah, do it. Nothing to lose, nothing ventured, nothing gained.
Exactly.
So let's put that on there, look. So again, look, not a traditional.
That's gorgeous.
Just sticking it together card.
So beautiful.
Adding the flowers. So adding the flowers. I've put the big fern on first this time, and I'm just going to tell you why. Because I want these little flowers over the top of the fern.
Oh, lovely.
Yeah? And the fern is so big, that's a full fern.
Wow.
And you'll get used to my little, these are what we call Phill flower towers, right? So it's a Phill flower tower where I've got a little flower on top of a big one. Yeah. You'll get used to all this.
So
little
pretty.
Details. I'm a detail person. I was going to say another word, but I didn't.
Oh, go on, say the word you were thinking.
Wait till 4 o'clock.
Right, guess at home. What word was it?
Well, most people that know me will know what it was. Right, so we're just tucking in the green foliage now. So, love lemons. I told you before I use glue gel so that I can pick my flowers up and pull them about to put my foliage underneath. So this little bit of olive green now is just the finishing touch and breaking up the lemon. But how pretty is that card?
It's absolutely
and how easy,
gorgeous.
How easy was that card to do? This is why, if you haven't got them yet, everybody, you need to get your Lead Differently die.
You definitely do. They're on your graphics right now, JSHW54, and we'll show them all to you in a moment's time again, okay? But you've got that very cheeky, not meant to happen, 4-way split pay for you there as well. You're only paying £22.49. We don't charge you a penny for that. We don't charge you interest for that. And that is an introductory deal today, okay? So £89.96. 60% of a big stock that Phill brought to you today has gone completely. Please remember to check out your baskets. If you've got it in there, it's not safe, it's not yours till you've actually checked out fully, okay? It's really, really important. Use that wonderful no interest split pay, and you're not having to wait until you've paid all 4 of those to get it home. We'll post it out to you at the earliest opportunity. So as soon as you've made that first payment, nothing comes out of your account until after midnight tonight. So come on in, check out as many times as you like. If you want to look back on the website, look on Watch Live, scroll down, okay, you can see today's show deals, okay, everything that we've already brought to you. Now, you've seen that Series 1 on the Just Saying stamps have sold out. We do still have some availability on Series 2. You can see everything here, the glue there, those wonderful stamping blocks as well. The flowers are all there for you. The gorgeous embossing folders are all there for you. Go and grab them while you can, because it is exceptionally busy here today at HobbyMaker. Lots of you tuning in to welcome Phill to the family here as well. And of course, returning customers here at HobbyMaker as well. So it's wonderful to have you all here. Should we take a little look at the complete and beautiful card that Phill's just done? This is so gorgeous. Oh, look, it was just happy.
Yeah, I know.
Isn't it?
And more importantly, this is all achievable. I'm just going to bring the other card in once you've just had that for a second.
Yeah.
These are so achievable because the dies are doing all the work for you. Yeah.
Look at that, totally different, you know, from each other. The same collection, but completely different cards.
Same foliage, same flowers, same die set.
You could do a whole wall of images, a whole wall of pictures, put them in frames.
This for me just reiterates that it's a good die set collection.
It's not just good. I mean, it's outstanding. It really is a beautiful, beautiful collection. I'm going to show you everything. If you missed the beginning of the show and you want to see, I mean, look at some of the glorious cards that you're going to be able to make. And if you sat at home going, okay, but I won't remember how to do all of these, remember, you can rewatch this show, okay? You can rewatch Phil's demos, both the demos he's done for you so far today. You can join the Facebook page. You can join the group. You can join Phill on his YouTube lives every week. What day do you do those again?
So Crafting with Phill Martin and Sentimentally Yours is my Facebook group.
Yeah.
You do have to accept my rules before we will let you in. Okay. And that's because we've got a really fabulous, friendly, safe, happy community.
Yeah,
and
nice.
to keep it that way. YouTube is Crafting with Phill Martin. I'm live every Monday evening at 7 p.m.
Okay.
And in the Facebook group, I'm also live every Thursday evening at 7 p.m. So and the Sentimentally Yours
busy bee.
page, obviously, I'm there all the time.
Yeah.
In fact, I live there more than anywhere.
This is it. You know, you've got Phill there at hand. You've got
very
a
accessible.
community.
Yeah, you'll see. If you're new to me and you join the Facebook group, you'll have to go in later.
I will, definitely.
I'm always accessible.
Yeah.
So if you, I don't know, if
you've got a question, if you want to
get your dies home and you're like, I can't remember how we did it.
Yeah.
Message me.
Yeah.
And I'll tell you as soon as I get time. I will message you.
It's wonderful. Such a beautiful community to be part of, just like here at HobbyMaker as well. You know, it's a family of crafters who want to share, who want to help, who want to sort of be there to hold your hand. But all of this you can make from Sentimentally Yours. Oh, there's a challenge. You can. Okay, challenge is on.
Anything like a 10-minute demo? I'm like.
I believe in you, Phill. I believe in you.
Which is using the technique you said.
You can do it. You can do it. A 10-minute demo from Phill. Please, though, just before we go to that demo, remember to check out. We've just had an absolute surge of you coming through, popping this incredible collection of Sentimentally Yours, layered differently dies. This is Series 1. Series 2, watch this space, will be coming, and they will build on this collection. So to really make the most of it, you want to get this one first, because then, of course, you can build on it later on. It's absolutely amazing. You've seen so many beautiful examples here. Come on in and don't forget to check out that amazing split pay is there for you, totally interest-free, £22.49, and that is all you pay after midnight tonight. So make sure you're checking out. Right, a 10-minute demo from Phill.
Right,
can't wait.
10-minute demo from Phill.
9 minutes,
let's
actually,
see if
sorry.
it can be done before we start. So I'm just going to show you again. These were done the same way as what I've just shown you on the lemon card, yeah? And this is another top tip for colour combinations, particularly for masculine cards. This is Cool Slate and Almond Hue. And
all
this is
available
the
on the
embossing
page.
folder technique that you were talking about. We're going to do it on this top layer. I've just taken out 2 layers just so we can make this card a little bit quicker. So I'm going to show you how to do this in case you've never seen it before. It's the easiest thing in the world. I would normally use my brayer, but I'm not. I'm just going to rub the ink pad over it just to save a little bit of time. So I've used the squares. This time we're using the square dies, yeah. So the embossing folder, on the inside of the embossing folder, you've got a raised side and you've got a smooth side.
Okay.
If you go on the smooth side, you will end up with the raised bit, the colour of the cardstock you leave, and the ink on the inshots, which is exactly what we want.
Lovely.
So we're going to do that, and I would normally do this with a brayer because I like it a bit more controlled, but we're doing it the quick way.
Okay.
Because, 10 minutes.
We're testing you
today.
today.
Can you do a 10-minute demo?
In with a bang.
Well, it's my first day. Let's do a 10-minute demo, and then after that, it's all downhill after. So top tip, so cardstock face down, and then just fold it from the other side instead of trying to bring it across. Can I just run over to the machine?
Yeah.
You
can do whatever you like.
You can see how short I am now, sorry. I've just got my Big Shot Plus here, so I'm just going to run that through. Don't look at the state of my plates, it's a well-loved machine. So I'm just running it through. Oh. How did you manage to do that, Rosie?
I know, honestly. I said I had my proddy stick.
So this just shows you as well that you get this lovely detailing, whether you're using an electric machine or a manual machine. So we've now created that look, yeah?
Amazing.
This is really, really good for men's cards, and I'm just going to spend 1 second because you know what I've got to do. I've just got to wipe that ink off. I've used Distress Oxide and I've used Black Soot just in case anybody's wondering.
I can do that. Look, put me to use. I can clean up so you can carry on demoing. There we go.
As well. Top tip, everybody, if you've got a Black Soot Distress Oxide, that's for you to dry it as well, Chuck, please. We don't do half the jobs.
Oh, you know me so well.
if you've got a Black Soot Distress Oxide and it's starting to go pale, keep it because you get this gorgeous gunmetal colour. This is my old Black Soot. And it actually works really, really nice. You know, when we get to 5 minutes, you need to tell me, is that all right?
Oh, absolutely. Don't worry, we'll keep
I'm just doing these layers flat. Now, normally, as you know, you've already established from me that these would be on foam tape and they would be slightly more raised, but we're going to do them flat. Oh, this is a really good way for me to show you. Let me just see if I can mix it up. So remember I said at the beginning, they will only work... Oh, that's the right way. So if I try, can you see, look, the little wavy bits at the side are not lined up. So all you need to do is just turn the one underneath until it actually does line up, and you'll see that it works perfectly in one way only, and that was by design, remember. So let's get this layered up. Every layer is a fraction out, a fraction of a millimetre out.
Nice.
From
wow.
each.
So it's just that detail again.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Did that on purpose so that it means that you get a little bit more from your dies. It's just silly things like that.
But it's not silly because then it works and it gives you choice and it gives you, the more options, the more you can do.
And that just makes it better value, don't it?
Yeah.
Right, so let's just get this layered up. So this is a slightly more masculine card. There's no flowers going on this at all, which is just shocking. This bit here, is one that I created from the waste, from my matting and layering. I'm just going to snip off that end, and I'm going to tuck these underneath here so they stick out from the card. So it's all about the illusion now that we've created. So
you've picked up those tweezers. You've used those tweezers so many times in the show. I can see why you said
constantly. Let's just see if it'll go under here.
Go grab them.
Let's just see if I can get it under there. Constant. I cannot tell you, if you've not had my tweezers before, they will change your life.
They're almost out of stock as well. Here's your 5-minute warning as well, says Adam. There we go.
5-minute warning. So let's just pop that on there. I'm trying not to be... We'll get it done, don't worry.
I believe in you.
We'll get it done. It's still got to be done properly. It's got to be done properly, but we will get it done. We've just got to stamp the sentiment. So this shows you as well, and the reason that it's very rare you will see me do anything without a flower on, because that's kind of my thing. But I wanted to show you that these die sets are good for absolutely everything and everything that we need to make as card makers. So let's just pop that on. So now that we've extended the side of that design, just by using those little bits of offcut. I'm going to save I won't use these, I'll save those, and I'm going to save that bit, and we'll just quickly stamp a sentiment, whichever one comes to mind, although I am reading it. Make today amazing, that will do. I'm going to stamp it again in the worn out Distress Oxide, the black soot, because I don't want a sharp black, because this is like gunmetal grey. Put that in the middle.
Those blocks are great.
So can you see that that's a little bit more faded than using a VersaFine Claire, for example?
A bit softer, isn't it? It's nice.
Have I got time to put 2 layers on? Well, I'm doing this.
Oh, yeah. You can do it.
So this is, again, using a combination of the rectangle dies with the square dies. And for me, I just think that's amazing.
It is, that's it, how they all interact with each other. You know,
well, you wouldn't normally look at a square and a rectangle and think, oh, I'll put that together. But
you can do it.
You can now, you absolutely can. So let's just pop this on. So this is just staying plain. And this is staying plain. So nothing else going on that. No gems, no pearls, no glitter.
He's already gone and done it.
Even shocked in my already. I've been here a couple of hours. But look how fab it looks.
That's amazing.
So
beautiful.
When we have got to make those cards that none of us particularly like doing, where you've just got to be a little bit more restrained, you can still make it look really classy and stylish. Yeah.
Fabulous. It's absolutely
And for
gorgeous.
me, that's a good investment.
Yeah, definitely, definitely. What an incredible range you've shown us so far. 3 demos, just all completely different.
Hey,
and
we're
totally
on track,
beautiful.
because if we get 2
I know.
on, I said 5.
That's it, absolutely.
Oh, you doubters.
Didn't doubt you for a second. Phil, thank you so much.
So
it's been an amazing couple of hours.
And
we're, it's
family.
lovely to have you here. No, absolutely. We're going to see you again in 1 hour at 4 o'clock. Remember to check out of your baskets. If you're new to us, we're going to explain a lot about HobbyMaker over this little break now, and you're going to hear loads more about how to shop with us and all the rest of it. And you know, we've got our gorgeous Gwen up next from Creative Expressions for all you astrologers. This is such a beautiful collection. It's all about the astrologist, and you're going to find out more after this.
Here at HobbyMaker, we only charge 1 P&P throughout the day. You can add as many items to your basket and checkout and still only be charged once. Once you've checked out the first time and want to order again, you simply add the item to the basket and click on the Combine Order button. Shopping made easy at HobbyMaker.